Hi everyone, thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Lisa Bedeau. New for you at noon, the Supreme Court handed a major victory to President Obama and his signature legislative achievement on health care reform. In a 6-3 vote, the justices said people can qualify for a subsidy that lowers the cost of their premiums, whether they buy their coverage in states that run their own insurance exchanges or through the federal exchanges. A challenge to the law argued that people in 34 states, including North Dakota, that don't have an exchange should not qualify for subsidies in their premiums. If the court had ruled against allowing those subsidies, almost 6.4 million insurance customers could have been affected. This is the second time the court has kept the president's health care law alive. Federal authorities have confirmed that law officers shot and killed a man on the Spirit Lake Indian Reservation last week. CBS affiliate KX in Bismarck reports the FBI says 31-year-old Joseph Charbonneau was killed during an altercation with the Bureau of Indian Affairs officers on June 16th. Officials say the officers went to a home to arrest another person, and a fight happened that resulted in Charbonneau being shot. No one else was hurt. The FBI is not releasing further details, they say, because the investigation is still ongoing. West Fargo police are looking for two men accused of robbing a taxi driver this morning. Officers were called to the 600 block of 5th Street East for a welfare check. The taxi driver told them he had been robbed by two Hispanic men. The men allegedly took the driver's cell phone and a small amount of money. The driver also said the suspects may have had a gun, but he never saw one. The robbers are described as being in their early 20s. One of them had tattoos on his left forearm. And we're taking a live look right now at Mickelson Field in Fargo, where Mayor Tim Mahoney will be holding a news conference on the future of the FM diversion project and the federal funding he is trying to secure for it. You can watch this news conference live on our website. Just head to valleynewslive.com. We're going to be streaming it there. And of course, we will have much more coverage tonight on Valley News Live at 5, 5:30, and 6. We're enjoying a lot of sunshine this afternoon, and it feels like we're warming up nicely, too. Let's check in with meteorologist Mick Kerr.
Hey, Lisa. Yeah, funny what a little sunshine will do on a June afternoon. We have a lot of sunshine to expect today and again tomorrow. And this morning on the Valley today, we said could see an isolated pop-up shower or thunderstorm. Well, that's happening also. Let's check it out here. The sky cam showing no clouds here. Out in western North Dakota, however, in eastern Montana, we do have some strong thunderstorm activity. Had a tornado in eastern Wyoming. Now it's a severe thunderstorm warning for the northwest corner of South Dakota. We head up to the Lake of the Woods area, where in between Roseau and Upper Red Lake, we got a little thunderstorm that's in development, and that just popped up here in the last few minutes. Basically, the air is calm, but the wind out of the north. We're up to 76 in Fargo, 78 in Grand Forks, 72 in the Detroit Lakes area. Just a gorgeous day. Should max out about 81. And Lisa will come back here in a few minutes and tell you about the likelihood for some thunderstorm activity this afternoon.
Thank you, Mick. Retail thrift store chain Savers signed an agreement with the Minnesota Attorney General after a lawsuit that was filed against the company last month. Among other things, Savers has agreed to disclose that it is a for-profit fundraising company, a tracking system for donations, and a $1.8 million payout to be distributed among several charities. Savers says in a statement that they disagree with the lawsuit, but they are satisfied that it has been resolved. Memorial services have now been set for two Moorhead brothers who were killed in a rollover crash on I-94 earlier this week. The funeral for Zachary and Connor Kalvog is scheduled for Monday at Bethel Church in Fargo. Visitation is from 9 to 10 a.m. with a funeral to follow. Police are looking for another vehicle in connection with that deadly crash. It happened Tuesday around 10 a.m. on I-94 near Dalton, just south of Fergus Falls. One of the survivors says a semi was extremely close to their pickup just before the crash. Now police are asking for help finding the big rig. The semi police are looking for is described as a white box type trailer with a green or red tractor. Anyone who witnessed the crash or has information is asked to call the Minnesota State Patrol. A man accused in two gruesome murders in Fargo is being held without bond after making his first court appearance. Ashley Hunter faces charges of murder and arson in the deaths of 24-year-old Sam Trout and 45-year-old Clarence Flowers. Police say Trout was killed with a hammer, and an autopsy shows Flowers was stabbed more than 50 times with a large knife. Officers say they were searching for Hunter early Tuesday morning in North Fargo when Hunter approached them and said he was the guy they were looking for. According to court documents, Hunter admitted to being responsible for both victims' deaths. But then in court yesterday said he didn't understand why he was being charged. Police say Hunter did not know the second man he's accused of killing. Sam Trout was a former NDSU student living in a home near campus that's owned by the Catholic Diocese and managed by the Newman Center. Investigators say Hunter went to the house looking for a glass of water, then allegedly killed Trout because he was paranoid and high on meth. Trout is from Sartell, Minnesota, the same hometown as Tom Beerson, an NDSU student who was murdered last fall. 12 people are recovering after a car rear-ended a pedal pub in downtown Minneapolis last night. At least 3 victims were suffering from injuries that police describe as serious. The driver of the car was arrested for criminal vehicular injury and driving under the influence. Traffic is expected to be congested in South Fargo tonight as people head to Shields Arena to see Boston. Due to construction on 32nd Avenue South, people heading to the concert are suggested to take a different route. You can enter from Veterans Boulevard by the Family Wellness Center onto Cedar Parkway or by McDonald's onto 30th Avenue. Or you can also enter from 45th Street onto Brant Drive. Doors will open at 6:30. The concert starts at 7:30. People are advised to arrive early and carpool as much as possible.